Good morning, Facebook. So going live this morning and wanted to show everybody what eXp World is actually like. As you can see, doing a screen share, and so it's sharing it 1,000 times, and it looks like we have a couple of mirrors in a line here. But there's some misconceptions about eXp World. And so what I want to do is I wanted to sign in and just show everybody, as I sign into eXp World, what it looks like to actually be inside of eXp World and be a part of a virtual brokerage. Because there's a lot of people out there saying, well, you can't get support. It takes 3 or 4 days to get a response and stuff like that, which just simply isn't true. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click right down here. I'm going to open eXp World, and we're going to sign in, and I'm going to show you what it actually looks like to get into eXp World. And let's rock and roll. So you can see the screen coming up here, signing in. Let's do this so we stop getting, oh, that's not the best angle there. Let's do that, and let's minimize old Facebook here because I don't want to look at it. All right, so I'm signed into eXp World now, and I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bit bigger and me a little bit smaller because eXp World is, of course, the important thing that we're focusing on here. All right, so as you can see, we're signed into eXp World. This is where you're going to land in eXp World when you first walk in. As you walk in, and you can see right now, there's all these people standing here that have signed into eXp World. My microphone is not turned on, which would be down here, which, of course, I'm not going to turn on right now because everybody will be able to hear me talking. One thing that's really cool is the second that you sign in, you can see, okay, these are the world tours. This is when it's available, and then I can click right here. It's going to open up another window, which is going to bring up our training calendar. So this is going to show today, for example, it's 9:50 right now on the West Coast, and this morning we've already had 3 trainings. We had a showing time webinar, we had a build your revenue share and eXp World training, actually, excuse me, 4, grow, build, scale with video, introduction to ESP, mentor to mentor training is coming up, and a bunch more this morning, trainings in eXp World. So there's constant trainings in eXp World, but that's not what I'm here to show you today. So as I come into eXp World, I have an option. I can walk around eXp World like so, but that takes a little while. You can run if you want, but let's zip over here to tech support real quick. So this is tech support. As you can see, I'm West Coast, so the hours for tech support are 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you're on the East Coast, it's 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And so if I need tech support, all I'm going to do is grab a number. Boop. And just like that, I'm number 1 in the queue. There's nobody else here. Even though we have 18,000 agents, there's nobody else waiting for tech support right now. And it might take a minute, but they'll pull me in here, and I can even walk inside here if I want. And you'll notice a couple tech support specialists hanging out, sitting at a desk, talking to people. Of course, they have their own conference room and their own offices that they can go into. Now, I don't know where these people are working from. They could be working from home. They could be working from an office somewhere. But that's eXp is we have hundreds of people now that work for the company, and they can just work from the comfort and convenience of their own home. And it's great because it's all virtual. If I need tech support help and I'm in San Diego, or I'm in LA, or I'm up on vacation in Sacramento, it's very easy for me to sign into the world, get the support that I need, and move on. Now, if you can't sign into the world, oh my God, all I have is my phone on me, I can't figure this out, what do I do? Email exists, phone numbers exist. It's very simple to get the help and assistance that you need. So one really cool thing about the world is while I'm on the wait list, I can go anywhere I want. So there's this really cool thing up here. It says GoTo. Okay, so the GoTo allows you to zip anywhere you want in the world. Okay, so you can go to the auditorium, you can go to the eXp main office, you can go to the various meeting rooms, of course, counting, agent experience, agent onboarding, agent attraction services, brokerage operations, broker staterooms, Canadian operations. And I'm going to go through some of this stuff today and just kind of show you guys what it's all about. Of course, this is a pretty cool one, fun places. Oh.
Hello, Zachary. How are you today?
Hey, Fabrico. I was actually just showing everybody how easy it is to get into tech support and how easy it is to get help. I don't actually need any help today.
Okay.
But I appreciate you pulling me in quickly. Have a great day, brother.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. And just like that, he pulled me in within, a minute or two of me needing help, and would have been able to solve whatever issues I was having at that time. So next, I want to zip up to the broker room, because this is a common question: is what if I need broker support? how do I get broker support? So as you can see, when I click the button, it brought up a map with all the states on there. And there's a Canadian one as well that you can click on. And all I have to do is I have to go, okay, I need to go to the California broker room. All right, cool. Let's zip up there real quick. All right, so right now, there's a couple people in here. There's 7 people in the broker room. Of course, you have Angela and James are both brokers. Debbie Pinney is our designated managing broker, but right now she is teaching a class in the world. And then, you got a couple agents in here. You have Melvin, you have Philip, and then you have Garrett in here. And then Randy and Lisa are support techs. And then, of course, right here is a common FAQ for any questions you might need. Where to send forms to? Where does that referral form go? What do I do? Who do I send it to? All the email addresses are there. The broker hours are up here. But additionally, they have email addresses up. You can also call them. They are available. They're real people. And so you can call them. I'm not going to barge into James' office right now because it looks like he has somebody in there. But as Angela says here, welcome back. You've been missed. Now get back to work. So James has somebody in there. I'm not going to barge in and talk to him. But it's just that easy when you need broker help. Usually there's 2 or 3 of them in here. Next thing I want to do is I want to show you guys what it's all about for some training. So we'll zip over to the auditorium if there's one going on right now. If not, there is. Perfect. So here's a great training. As you can see, there's 64 people in this training right now, and they are talking about RevShare and how to grow it and how RevShare works. But we're going to leave because I want to show you guys another one. The next one I'm going to zip over to is the one that Debbie is in, which is, I believe, the red room. And so we're going to zip over there because she's doing a great training right now. So we'll go to the red hall. Okay, so that's Debbie. So Debbie's our managing broker for California. As you can see right now, there's 66 users hanging out in this training room right now, in this auditorium. And you can go over there and you can sit down. And let's turn my speakers down here. So you can go over here, you can sit down, and you can listen to this training. So what Debbie's talking about today, she's going over the listing agreement. She's going line by line through a listing agreement, explaining to agents how to fill it out, what's changed on those forms. And this happens every single Wednesday. She goes through forms and she goes and she covers tons of stuff. Additionally, we have new agent orientation trainings, tons of trainings constantly going on. I can raise my hand if I have a question. I can type in the chat box down here and just ask questions, talk to people. Additionally, there's tons of agents. There's 66 agents in here that are a great resource for you to know what's going on in the world. What if I have an issue with transaction? Where can I go? How do I go talk to, in my current brokerage, I can walk down the hallway and just go talk to somebody. How does that work in eXp world? Well, right over here. So you have payment processing, you have tech support, and then you have accounting, right? And so there's tons of places that you can go talk to people. If you have a question of, what's going on with this transaction? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? It's very simple to walk around and get the help that you need, because this is exactly how this world was designed. Now, Harvard University just recently started using this model to teach classes. They started using this because they realized that this is the future. People want to be able to access stuff from the comfort and convenience of their own home. They want to be able to access stuff from anywhere. They don't want to be tied down to an office. Now, you can still work from an office if you choose to. I do, obviously. This is not my house. So this is another one I'm going to show you guys. So agent onboarding and then team services. So if you have a team, there's an entire part of eXp World dedicated to teams. And then you, of course, have agent onboarding. So if you're onboarding and you have a question, zip into agent onboarding. Let's see what number I am. I'm not going to go talk to anybody. Number 1, boom, okay? 18,000 agents, but I'm still number 1 on the wait list. And this is prime business hours. It's 10 o'clock here on the West Coast, and I'm still number 1 on the wait list, and I won't wait more than a couple of minutes to get help. There's a lot of stuff when it comes to eXp World that you can do. There's meeting rooms, there's all kinds of stuff. And what this allows people to do is from all over the nation, you have an easy way to sit down and meet with people. And what's crazy is people act in eXp World the same way that they act in real life. You see people facing each other to talk. You don't need to face each other. You see people where they won't walk up on a conversation. These people that are sitting at these tables here, each of these little tables is a private meeting area. And so while you're inside of that blue circle, they actually can't hear what you're saying outside of the blue circle. If you have questions about eXp World, you can see Amy standing right here. Amy is one of the tour guides. And then all these people over here are newer agents that are about to go on to a world tour. So I hope this has shed a little bit of light on eXp World. There's a lot of misinformation, unfortunately, on eXp World. There's a lot of people that don't understand it, and they think that it's just a video game. They think it's just The Sims reinvented, which it's not. It's truly a virtual brokerage. And just like any other brokerage, you can get help, you can get training, and you can get support when you need it. You know, there was a video that recently came out that said that somebody had to wait 4 days to get an answer on something. That's simply not true. Within minutes, you can get answers, just like any other brokerage. The difference is I don't have to leave my desk. I don't have to walk down the hall to go get an answer. If my broker goes on vacation and isn't in the office, I don't have to run around the office looking for somebody to talk to, because we have 3 state brokers. They have email addresses, they have phone numbers, and they will respond quickly. They have group email addresses that are monitored by all 5 people that work up there. And so if you have questions, let me know. I hope this was informative. I am not monitoring the comments, as you can see, because I don't have Facebook up right now. But throw some comments on there. If you guys have comments, you can also private message me, and I will answer any questions that you have. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, I can see the comments. Mom, I appreciate you. Stacy, everybody else that tuned in. All right, have a great day, everybody.